right, I didn't end up making an intro for this video because it wasn't a planned video. Basically, I have Jeff coming over. It's already after me filming this, but Jeff coming over today, which you're gonna see in this video. We're just gonna get a regular little arm workout in, talk about a bunch of random stuff, just have a good time. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna make it a lot more uncut, almost like podcast style while we're lifting. So yeah, super just chill. Yeah, that's it. Let's get into it.
Quick question I am for this. Do you think he really needed it, honestly?
Do I think he needed it?
I don't
think he needed it, but I support the personal decision. If you wanted to do it, I think that's your choice.
The real answer rhymes with snow.
Yeah, no, but do you think that you needed it though, or is it you wanted it?
I think for me, because the first time I ever got tested, I was 21. I'm 24 now, and I was at 215, and I knew I felt like it because I felt like shit.
That's low.
And then I bulked up a little bit more, got a recheck. I was at, I think, like 500. Still had like low T symptoms though. Like I didn't really feel much better. Even I was at like a 13-14% body fat. So then when I knew when I went to go get it checked, I was like, I feel like, I know the way I feel at the age, it shouldn't be.
I just don't think you owe that much of an explanation. Like it's your personal health, it's your personal choice, right? Yeah. Like that's honestly the way I see it, bro. Like it's not like you're like
low symptoms anymore.
14 years old either, right? Like how long have you been training?
8 years now. 8
years. Yeah. So I feel like.
I mean, he does still play with Star Wars and stuff like that, though.
He what?
Play with Star Wars.
Nah, bro. I just think it's your choice, man. Like, are you like recommending that people do what you did? Like, are you suggesting that people do it?
No, that's what I'm. Like, I think everyone should get like their blood work done and make sure that like, because even when I was natural, every single time, every 6 months, natural. I would get everything checked.
Yeah.
Just because, not even just
that's
like,
smart.
I just want to make sure I was healthy and whatnot. Because you think the Bible says the life of the flesh is in the blood. You learn everything about yourself from your blood. So I would never ever push that on somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're like.
I think people are thinking that you're like implicitly saying that like this is awesome and you should do it.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you're not, right?
I'm just giving my personal feedback of it. But it's like when people ask like, how are you genuinely feeling? Like I want to give an honest like. I feel I don't have the low.
Well, it's like I said, you made this personal decision for you. You had one of two options. You could either be honest about it and let people know, or you could try to hide it and pretend that you were natty. Yeah. You were honest about it. Like given that that's the decision you made, that's the right thing to do. Yeah. Like you do deserve some credit for that, because you could have hidden it and been like, guys, I started a new split, started Turf Builder. I'm like this is what happens. Yeah. You could have easily played that Liver King game, but you didn't. So I do think you deserve some credit for that, bro. I think it's just like in the immediate aftermath, there's just gonna be a lot of attention on you know. So.
Which I knew was going to happen when I chose the video. Like, so I knew I was going to have to be ready to take a lot of criticism, which I feel like I've been doing. But it's just I hate feeling like I'm doing a disservice to people, and I don't ever want to feel like I'm harming anybody. So I don't want to like glorify it, but I do want to also still give my perspective of how it is helping.
Yeah. That's it. You're being honest. It's your personal decision. You're not recommending that other people do it. I don't know what else you can do other than be like, I want to control Alex and tell him what he wants to do. As a grown man, I'm going to tell him what's best for him. It's just your choice, bro.
Yeah, dude, and it's funny, like you even mentioned exile. It's like when you're natural, they'll say you're not natty, and then when you're
then
you say something.
Now you're taking more than people.
You're definitely lying about your dose.
It just slightly shifts the goalposts, right?
I don't think this dude right here is natural neither, bro. I think Greg needs to do a video on this guy.
Did you ever do a natty or not on you?
Yeah, he says I'm natty.
Okay.
So it's like, also, it's not enough to just be like, oh yeah, he's natty. It's like, no, he's actually small as fuck, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not ever like, no, he's natty and he's built an impressive physique. It's like, you're either impressive enough and then you're fake natty, or you're not impressive enough and you're just small and like you look like shit, basically. Even though, to be fair, Greg specifically does say that I have a good physique. So,
yeah. How much do you weigh right now?
I'm down to like, I think 172 now. I kind of on my way back down from the bulk right now.
Yeah. You shredded?
What's your body weight?
This morning, 187.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. 187 this morning. I started controlling my eating a little bit more. I've isolated myself.
Like I said, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, so like I've seen so many of these things, and like they only get you down if you let them. Like you just have to keep going. That's how you get through it.
What do you think has been your biggest piece of like advice for success for that long of a term? Because usually the life of a social media influencer is like what, like two years we talked about? What do you think has kept you going so long?
I think it's just value, bro. Like, I think in the like I'm in the education niche, and like people always want to learn more.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So you have to offer people something. To be educational, like you have to be science-based. And I actually don't like that because you could give advice to people and it'd be educational, but it's just your experience, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I feel this better. This helps me lock in better. We talk about your mindset. We talk about how you get a better mind-muscle connection. Yeah, whatever. You know, I think a lot of people shy away from giving educational tips and things like that because they worry that it's going to be like incorrect or not optimal or whatever.
Because there was that wave on TikTok even where like I even will post a workout I did and the comments would be like 15-year-olds being like, yo, you're such a stupid lifter, like you don't, there was like a whole optimal push on TikTok.
Like, I mean, I get all that shit too though, you know what I mean? Like people are just gonna hate regardless. You just have to focus on the positive, man.
What's your favorite split?
I really like push-pull legs.
Okay. Push-pull leg, solid.
Probably push-pull legs or full body. Ever done a full
I
body split?
tried it. So I never thought I would do upper lower in my life, and I've been doing upper lower the last 3 or 4 months, and I love it.
So, do you like training legs?
I mean, like I give or take. I mean, the upper lower, I found more enjoyment in it.
Really? Okay.
Because I'm not doing as much, you know, a whole hour and a half of like endless leg machines. It's you know 4 exercises, 2 crazy working sets each. I'm done.
I really love upper lower, but for me it's like the leg day frequency I think gets to be a bit much. Like especially if you're doing a 6-day-a-week upper lower, like it's 3 leg days a week. So that's a lot. Yeah. You know. So that's kind of why I like push-pull legs. I really like full body though, because honestly, I don't like training legs. Like I just find I get nauseous, and it's just the hardest workout. You know, the pump doesn't feel as good. So full body is nice because you literally don't have a leg day. Yeah. You just do 1 or 2 leg exercises every day,
and you're done.
And you're done. Yeah. So it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't feel as difficult in a way.
Well, that's why I feel like I like the upper lower, just because like I don't make the leg day a regular leg day. It's just like. This power squat, leg extension, leg curl, calf raise, I'm done.
Yeah, that's good. That's legit. You know what I mean? There's kind of like a low volume trend now too. Hey, have you seen that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah? Everyone's doing low volume, high frequency right now.
Interesting. See, I don't really go on TikTok, so I kind of miss that. And then I see it in my comments, and it's like, bro, this is way too high volume. And I'm like, oh shit, everybody's doing low volume.
Everyone, yeah. I know. And you were like, yo, do explain reps. I was like, oh shit.
Because I'm inherently like a moderate volume guy. Yeah. So I don't go like super high or super low. But maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it used to be, all the comments would be like, is this enough volume? This doesn't seem like enough volume. Yeah. And now, it's like, bro, that's way too much volume.
Yeah. It's funny, you can see like the trends of different splits. Yeah. That's why I wanted to ask you, because like, the upper lower is popping right now in full body, so like.
I really love those splits though. I think, especially for new lifters, I think they're really, really good.
I think it's great for progressive overload. You know what I mean? Like, I found myself being better able to focus on like certain exercises to really overload on, and I'm getting stronger in those.
Hey man, I think it's a good trend. I mean, for the longest time, the mainstream bodybuilding split was just the bro split.
Yeah, once a week.
I think the bro split works, but I think upper lower is better.
Yeah, I agree. Because you're giving your muscles 3 times to grow in a week rather than just 1.
Yeah, exactly.
People do so much unneeded volume.
It's true. You do so much volume in 1 workout. You're better off just splitting it up. I completely agree. Have you competed?
No.
Do you want to?
I've had a few times in my like life where I was like, I want to do it. It's just, I always tell people no because like I would like to, but when I'm able to dedicate 100% of my time to it, I have so much respect for professional bodybuilders because you generally have to give 100% of like everything to it. And I know I don't want to do the disservice to it knowing that I can't at this moment because I'm so focused on my brands right now. Like and making good content, and I'm not ready yet to sacrifice that for bodybuilding in a show. I mean, people are able to kind of do both, but for me, like, I'm not good at that. I'm like, I have to pick one or the other.
I think you should do it.
You think?
I think you should commit to it. I think it'd be good. I think people would want to follow it.
Yeah, I'd really have to be super focused. Damn, you can crank people about a 20. 20. I'd have to do I'd have to do classic, even though my legs aren't crazy. I mean, they're all right.
Men's physique?
I don't feel like my physique would flow for men's physique, though. I don't know.
It'd be hard to know until you got like shredded, right? Because your proportions change when everything really dials in.
Completely.
But like you have the chest and the shoulders. What do you think would hold you back from men's physique?
I feel like I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to pose it.
That could be it, bro.
Because I always am used to like doing like the golden era poses when I post pictures, like vacuums and stuff. But I mean, when I'm shredded, I get like a 27-inch waist. My chest is like double that. So
I think you should do a show.
You think?
I do. Because I think you're already quite lean, like very lean, and I think. How many calories do you eat a day, roughly?
I just started tracking.
Since the topic?
I eat like.
Is it a lot?
It's funny because like people think like the last, what would you say, 6-8 months I probably have not focused really much on dieting. It's just been eating whatever I want, like because I've been moving all over.
So let me tell you right now, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it means that your metabolism is really high.
Yeah.
And you're already lean. So that means if you let's just say you're eating 3,500 calories a day, you would lose weight eating 3,000, 2,800. Yeah. So it means that like if you have that high metabolic capacity, you could probably get shredded without it being like really difficult. Death.
It's funny you say that because my peak so far, like on this, I don't call it bulking, I just call it eating whatever. I've been moving a lot. Got up to 196, and this was like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. This morning I was 187.
Okay, so you're coming back then.
I just dialed back calories the last 2 weeks. When I say dial, I just clean it up. I just don't binge.
See if let's get a physique update.
Yeah.
Yeah? Greg would love to coach him. Of course.
Greg would love it.
I guarantee you, he would. It's just, would you want him to be your coach?
Yeah, this morning I was Greg 187.
Greg would get you shredded. I could get you shredded too, though.
Oh, Coach Jeff?
Yeah, come on.
Coach Jeff?
You look great, bro. See, like, you're still, like, super lean. I feel like, how many weeks do you think you would need to be stage lean?
Based on how I know my physique, probably like
a year.
Stage lean is
a year.
Stage lean is probably what, like 8%, 7%?
I think below 8.
Below 8.
I think if you don't get below 8, you're gonna look a little bit soft on stage. Like the stage is very unforgiving.
Yeah, I'd have to show you a picture of me when I
think if you dieted for in a smart way, like not a crash diet, for 12 to 16 weeks, you could get on stage no problem. And I don't think it would be as hard as you think it is in your mind. Because, and the reason I say that is you're already very lean. Like, people get on stage being this lean. They're not shredded, but like you can do it.
I'm doing like cardio 3 times a week.
And
I'm not really doing much right now of anything.
And if your calories are quite high, looking this lean, it tells me that you probably wouldn't have to diet on super low calories to get shredded, which is a really good thing.
I don't like the crazy cardio, so I can do like 20 to 30 a day, and I can't do any more than that.
I don't think cardio is your best tool for getting shredded though. It's diet, It's definitely diet. I think cardio is overrated because what happens is when you do, the more cardio you do, the less your body burns calories throughout the rest of the day. So like you'll notice if you start doing 2 hours of cardio a day, you'll fidget a little less, you'll walk around a little less, and you'll just burn less calories subconsciously. So that's why you can overdo cardio on a diet.
That's a good point.
Yeah. That's why you want to rely more on diet.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I'm not going to peer pressure you. I just think it'd be cool.
It would be a good series.
It would also I think give you like, it would give your audience a journey to follow, and it would give you, I think, credibility, because it's like, hey, he's walking the walk in a competitive way.
And if I did good. But they would, I feel like I'd have to go against I'd have to do like MPC or something, which would be guys who are blasting shit.
Well, I mean, at the amateur level, you probably wouldn't need to blast. It depends on the division. If you did classic, there's a weight cap for your height. Yeah. So you just have to figure out what that is. But the reality is though, bro.
I'm not open to blast. That's the thing. I would still take the same TRT stuff.
But
I know everybody else.
Success in bodybuilding, a lot of it isn't about size. It's about your shape and your conditioning. And your posing. If you can get shredded and you have nice shape and you know how to pose, you can make yourself look way bigger on stage.
That's true.
And if you did do classic, like there's a weight cap, right? So guys will only be so big. You know.
I've always held my own, even when I was like 170. Like last time I was the most lean, I was 170, I was probably like 8% body fat. And I would go up to guys who were like, I was with dudes who were like 190 and I would look just as big.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know, it could be good. It could be a fun little journey there.
You gotta want it though. You can't just like, Jeff told me to do it. Like, that's not a good enough reason.
I have to, that's what I'm saying. I have to 100% be focused.
Yeah.
I've been dedicated.
But okay, so I'm gonna try to change your mind on that a little bit. Because I don't think you need to be 100%. Like, I think that having a bit of flexibility, even on a prep, is okay. And I think that can deter people from their goals. I'm not saying you have this goal, and now it sounds like I'm really trying to convince you. But like a lot of people end up not doing it because they think that they have to be 100% perfect or they're not gonna look their best. Yeah. And it's like, bro, if you can focus on your business and like flexibly diet, auto-regulate some of your workouts, and still look amazing on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you'd be surprised, like, once you commit to it. I'm not saying don't focus the best you can, but like, if you miss one meal by an hour or something, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I just feel like it would just make, like even like I have this like high ticket thing I'm doing. It's like the inner circle. Like, I spend a lot of time throughout the day hopping on calls with these guys, and I feel like my brain would just be like, oh, I don't want to do this right now. That's the only where I feel like it would lack in some of those departments.
But I think given your calories, you probably wouldn't have to diet really hard, maybe. And if you did, it would be like, okay, we're gonna do a push for 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah. In which case, you could just let your people know, like, hey guys, like I need to push. I'm gonna be out. We're gonna do text only, or I'm gonna pre-record the calls or whatever it is. Come on. Nice.
I've always been big on trying to become the most reachable influencer. Yeah. Because, Callum, from over?
Yeah.
So he was I was the biggest fan of him in high school. And he went live on Twitch. One night he was talking to me, like I was texting him in the Twitch live, and he would reply to me, and it like made me feel so valued at that point in life.
That's cool.
It changed my life, so I wanted to make that feeling for
That's
everybody
cool.
else.
That's cool.
Yep.
Oh man, okay.
You got it, come on. Yep. There you go. Easy. Come on.
I got more.
Look at it. Come on. You got one more. One more. Come on. Loose. Okay, good. There we go. That looks huge, man.
Hey, yeah, that's it.
Awesome, bro. Thank you, dude.
Let me sign it for you.
Oh, yeah. I can be a science-based lifter now.
There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Let me, hold on, let me. So it's kind of like a textbook in the sense that like you can just go through and look for specific topics. I want to start doing more of my own research now. Like, like my own experiments.
Yeah. What's your 1 rep max on bench?
Right now, it's probably around like maybe 335 all time. The best I've ever done. Yeah. I was a little bit heavier. I did 390.
Damn.
So I was like this close to 405, but I've just never been able to do it. What about you?
I did 315 for 2.
You've got a big chest, so I figured your bench would be good.
Yeah, I just never really trained it.
Any plans for a cookbook in the future?
Maybe, actually. For real.
Say honestly.
Okay.
Talk shit about it if you want.
All right.
I won't mind.
I'll trade you a good clothing review for a good book review. How about that?
There you go.
No, this is nice, dude.
I love compressions. It's just
this is sick.
The
fit is crazy.
Yeah, it looks.
It's really light too.
Pretty small.
Yeah.
It's thin. It's breathable, and it's flexible. So like whenever you do like pull downs, you can raise. It's got like different stitching here to make the arms go up.
No, I mess with it, dude. It's really nice. Yeah, I'll keep it up.
The best, because my lagging point is my arms.
Yeah.
I hate training arms though. When you said arms, I hate training arms.
Interesting.
What would you say? Because it's funny, everybody likes training arms. The best, if you had to pick 2 exercises for bis, 2 for tris, and you could never go without, and you think of the most optimal, what would you pick?
For triceps, it'd be an overhead cable extension or a skull crusher. Okay. For biceps, I honestly kind of think it's what you feel the best.
Yeah, I like preacher curls.
Preacher curls, honestly, I think are super underrated. Like a 45-degree preacher curl, it's so good. There's research on that too. There's a study comparing 45-degree preacher curl to incline dumbbell curl. There's more hypertrophy with the preacher curl.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Which I initially found surprising because there's more stretch on the bicep with the incline curl, but the problem is there's no tension in the stretch position. Whereas on the preacher curl, you do have tension in that stretch position, even though it's not quite as stretched. It's still more tension in a pretty stretched position. And it prevents cheating too, right?
Yeah.
If you're locked in on the preacher curl, you can't really swing the same.
I find myself when I'm doing like I hate doing dumbbells and dumbbell curls because I find myself like my almost grip strength gives out before my actual biceps do a lot of the time. And I feel like it limits me, whereas a preacher curl, I can just focus on just my...
Yeah, man, I love
biceps.
preachers.
I hate doing arms, dude.
Chest, shoulders, back,
That's
and
fine.
train great. I have a great time doing that. That's why they're better on me.
More, let's go. Go down again. Drive it, Alex. Come on. That a boy. You.
There's a video that went viral on YouTube that's called, it was just like this kid, it said, going to school in my like M8 comp, my downpiped M8 comp.
Oh yeah?
It's funny you mentioned that because it was like some random ass kid and he just had like a little GoPro cam and he's got a downpipe tuned M8. I think he was on his way to school and he's just driving for like 20 minutes and the video got like 600,000 views. Guys, like,
Really?
million subscribers.
Bro, I'm telling you, Alex Eubank tuned my MA.
Dude,
that's a viral short right there.
I'm telling you, like, it'll start an addiction because driving a car stocks like whatever.
Gotcha.
But like when you see how much these cars can open up from that, just from one mod, and those cars are built, bro. They're not gonna have. You will lose your warranty. We'll say.
What do you
I promise you, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Like, it doesn't matter, dude. Like nothing's bad's gonna happen.
What
If
do
you get a downpipe tune and your shit blows up with your one, I'll fucking pay for the motor.
Fair enough.
Like it won't happen.
I'm gonna do a little drop set because I feel like I didn't get quite enough.
Look as big as a bitch in that compression shirt. I ain't gonna lie.
I like the fit of this, bro. I'm definitely gonna wear this.
Yeah, your chest is fucking huge.
Thanks, man.
What do you think your best body part is?
Probably my back, actually.
Back?
Yeah.
All right. So, if you guys don't know what my inner circle is, basically this year I'm really dialing it in. We relaunched it about a month ago. Since then, we have brought on, 60 new members or so in the last month, which is awesome, which is cool because I can now invest a lot more into it. So what it is basically is if you're trying to grow your social media, or you're trying to kind of set up your own personal brand by leveraging social media, basically what I've been able to do with my platform, as you see, I'm in my whole entire warehouse. So this is where I run my clothing brand out of, which I was able to create by leveraging the power of social media. And a lot of people don't understand the digital gold rush that we live in and how literally anybody and everybody, if you're able to make content and learn how to make content in an efficient and effective way, can in a sense start your own personal brand by leveraging social media. So what I created was my inner circle, which is a group of like-minded men, all who kind of have the same driven purpose towards doing that. And one of the big things that we kind of offer in my specific group that definitely differs it from others is are the in-person meetups. So basically I myself will book out like a really nice Airbnb. We have our fifth one coming up. We're doing it in Kissimmee, Florida. We got a nice B&B, which I'm going to show y'all, but we just I just set up the trip for the one in March, which is going to be a cabin that sleeps up to 50 people. So as we're growing the group, we have to grow the B&Bs. I just want to show you guys like how crazy this one looks. Probably the nicest B&B I ever have stayed at, or will stay at. So yeah, if you're looking to potentially link up with some like-minded guys, develop your own social media. But yeah, DM me on Instagram, DM me the word brand, and I'll have me or someone from my team reach out and just see if it could be a good fit for you. Right, so I didn't even really plan on making like a YouTube video with Jeff. I just saw him training with Jesse and then reached out to him, was like, yo, if you want to come check out my like the private gym, because I haven't like met up. I like meeting like people in my niche, and usually the first go around and meeting them, I don't really like to film like content. I just want to talk to them. So we figured like we didn't really make in a specific video. It was just like us chatting and talking, which I figured, I know it's probably gonna be a lot uncut and we're talking about a lot of random stuff, but I figured some of you guys might like to see too, like bigger influencers just chatting, like having a normal workout, more uncut. So let me know if you guys actually did enjoy that. I was debating if I should like cut it up more, but I wanted to kind of just like hang out with Jeff and have a good workout, and then whatever we talked about, just, you know, shoot the shit like two dudes training. But he's a great dude though. He got me this book, so you also check it out. I mean, I used to watch Jeff when I was even in high school before I started social media, so he's just super freaking smart, and he's really intricate with the way he speaks. So go check it out if you're trying to get into the whole science lifting stuff. But it's pretty much it. I'm filming this little outro January 1st, so it is the new year. I pray and hope that you guys all dial in for this year, and you guys focus on your resolutions and actually make this year a year that counts. For me, I don't know if you guys have seen the last videos, I want to live a really good, smart, humble year. I want to stay home in Maryland the whole year. We're not going to be moving around state by state. I want to be very close to God this year, be very humble, no supercars, and just focus on my brands and my businesses and making good content, being a good influence for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate that. We're doing a $5,000 again giveaway for Young LA. If you commented on the last video, just comment your Instagram. It's how you enter. You can do the same thing for this, because I'm picking the winners probably January 2nd or January 3rd. So if you want to do that, just comment on this video, say something nice or whatnot, comment your Instagram. We're giving away $5,000 worth of Young LA gift card. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Code Alex on Rise, Young LA, Elysium, Regiment, and Hummus Fit. Or Hummus Fit is Eubank, not Alex. But yeah, until next time, peace out.